Hello everyone, and welcome back to an Overwatch review. Today we'll be reviewing the title screen of the game. So at the top left we have the logo for the game, Overwatch, and this is important as it's the first thing you see when you start playing the game. So it reminds you what game you're playing. As we talked about earlier, brand recognition is very important. It also tells you what release of the game you're playing. And you obviously always want this to be most up to date. If we actually look all the way at the top left, I have a custom menu enabled. And you can do this in the settings. If you like a tutorial, go ahead and comment below, and I might even do a tutorial for how to enable this. So it tells you your frames per second, which is limited to 60 in the menu. It tells you the temperature of your GPU, which is a nice, cool 75 degrees Celsius right now. And it tells you the amount of video RAM you're using at the moment, which is 921 MBs. So moving down the column here, each one of these tabs will bring you into a sub menu. So the big important ones are obviously larger here. So play will bring you to a new section, and in this section you will see any event skins that are shown up. You can see this week for the event was a McCree skin. So you can launch quick play from here, and using roll queue you can select tank, damage, support, any combination of the two, or you could select flex, which allows you to be all three. And because the game developers love tank players so much, they actually give you a loot box, because they show you preferential treatment over DPS or support. If you've ever played Overwatch, you know how little DPS gets any type of perks because the devs obviously hate them. In the arcade mode, these change out every now and then. You can play right now free-for-all bounty hunter, and what that mode entails is you gain points by killing the target to claim their bounty. So if you've ever seen, like the game Star Wars Bounty Hunter, it's a lot like that. Except you play as Overwatch characters instead of Boba Fett. Capture the flag modes. So there are 3. You have 6v6, 6v6, and 6v6. Not to be confused with 6v6. There's 8-player free-for-all deathmatch, and that's where you have 8 players in a free-for-all. And the purpose of the match is to die. 3v3 eliminations. It's 3 people versus 3 people, and you eliminate each other. Quick play classic is just like quick play, except there's no roll queue. 1v1 mystery duel. You 1v1 a mystery opponent that actually is pretty interesting because you don't know who you're going to get. And then 6v6 mystery heroes is just this mode, but with 6 people on each side. Competitive is something that we will never touch. Game browser. This is so we can look at custom games. So we have fun type of games like Hanzo Sumo, Minecraft, Run from Rhine. Let's see what's at the bottom here. Simon says with nice people. This is really great if you like hanging out with nice people. Let's see if there's a Simon says without nice people though. appears not, and that is just as I suspected, as Overwatch is only filled with nice people. There's no not nice matches without nice people in the game, so if you're worried about people being mean to you in the game, it just doesn't happen. You'll be fine. Experimental mode. It's just like regular quick play, except for people that are experimenting. You know what I mean? And next comes training mode. So this is where the first time you launch the game, you probably want to come here. This is a tutorial. It teaches you how to play Soldier 76. In the practice range, you can practice any hero at a range. And if you want to practice versus AI, you also have that option. It throws you into a game with AI that you can control their skill level. Though the AI can't play Reinhardt because Reinhardt's too hard to play. We're all familiar with the hero gallery at this point in time. This is where all my hero gallery reviews happen. It shows you all the heroes. And this also has a what's new tab, so you can see what's new. If you want me to do a what's new review, go ahead, hit that like button, throw a comment down below. In the loot box tab, this is where you will see all your loot boxes, and right now you can just see I have 0 since that last loot box unlootboxing we did. And during events you'll have the special loot box. You can also buy loot boxes, so if you don't have time to play the game but you just really like opening loot boxes like I do, you could, spend upwards of $40 to get 10 loot boxes. It just depends how much time you have. Overwatch League is where you can watch professionals play Overwatch. I really like this because they have pretty cool icons and their skins are different than what we normally see in everyone's skin matches, which is pretty cool. There's different teams as well, and so you can pick your favorite. We can also do a review of the skins for each team if you guys like to see that. So go ahead and leave a comment if you'd like to see that. In highlights, you can see all the great things that you've done. So you can see today I've done nothing good, but over time I had saved a couple. So if you guys want to see some highlight reviews, go ahead and type out which one you want to see and maybe we can go through it. Career profile. That's going to show you all the games you've played, and how much time you spent in each. So you can see I've spent a lot of time in quick play and not a lot of time experimenting with myself. Tells you how many games you've won versus how many hours you've played, and you can go through different modes. So if we want to see how I did in Mystery Deathmatch, you can see I've never won a game in that. Which, if we click on a lot of these, is probably what you'll see. You can see my most played heroes. This would be different for you. You see the hours on each hero. So you can see I'm an expert at Echo. I only need 8 minutes to get good with her, whereas I took 37 hours on McCree to still suck. So in social, you'll see all your friends. It says I have 3 online. We can look at my friends, maybe do a friend reveal. If you guys want to see that, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Options are a way for you to control how your game is displayed, what it sounds like, how it's controlled, what buttons you push for which. You can do regular, and then like a secondary, and then you can also do controller settings. So if you're coming from a game console to PC Overwatch, you can still, use a controller like you're used to, which is pretty cool. There's all sorts of settings in here. I'm not going to go do an in-depth setting review unless you guys really want to see that. So, if you really want to, you can leave a comment down below, and if this video gets 3 upvotes, I'll do a settings review. Patch notes are where the developers tell you what changed with each version, and most of that is just the bugs they fixed. So, if you want to figure out how the game used to be broken, it will tell you that, which is kind of nice to see. This button, this closes the game, so I won't click it yet. But that is how you exit the game. I know some people, they've messaged me and been like, hey, I love Overwatch, but I can't stop playing it. This is how you stop. You just click this button. And there's a what's new for the event over here as well. So if you wanted to do it real quick, it's right there. Or you don't have to click first to hear out. See, because it's so hard to click. Like, I had to come all the way over here, and I misclicked a couple times. Right here, all on its own, super easy. Up here is how you can find a group, invite players to your group, and then look at yourself. It also tells you the time, so you know how much time you've wasted on this game. And whatever event's happening, they tend to do an event skin in the background here. And you can see it's themed after the Lunar New Year right now. And so that's, the review of the home screen for Overwatch. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and always remember, Mother knows best.